Hello everyone, I'm Sophie and I'm currently at Kecara Forestry, Bentong, Malaysia. And this is the book that I'll be reading from, Gurus for Hire, Enlightenment for Sale, an insider's guide into the relationship between spiritual teachers, students, and centers. This is by my guru, His Eminence the 25th Samtuku Rinpoche. So I'll be reading from page 141 on students. And as usual, a picture to share with you. There you go. This is Rinpoche giving his teachings. Students, page 141. A Dharma center is a place for people to interact. A Dharma center is not a place filled with bodhisattvas and Buddhas and enlightened beings. This should be that, but it is not that. As I said earlier, why lament and be sad when you go to the hospital and find that everybody there is sick? This is the same in a Dharma center. There will be people who are not well. It is totally wrong, unfounded, and illogical to walk into a Dharma center with an expectation that the committee, assistants, practitioners, and students are perfect. When in this world have we seen, encountered, or have relationship with people or situation that were perfect? Even though we are in full control of our body, speech, and mind, we ourselves are not perfect. So to go to a Dharma center and expect perfection is illogical. What we should expect from a Dharma center, firstly, is to see if we have affinity with the place. Affinity could be upon first sight and our first feeling about the place, or it could be from gradually listening to what is happening at the center, looking at the activities and feeling a closeness. New students. There are many new people who will come into the Dharma Center with a lot of questions, and though their questions may seem silly or small to us, we should remember that that is how we all started out. If these people come in and we just let them float around, how would it look? If we go into a shop somewhere and there are no shop assistants or help there, how do we feel about that shop? If any Dharma center wants to grow, it needs to take care of new people, have a guiding hand, and be organized. If we handle the new people well in the beginning, I guarantee you disgruntled and unhappy students will be much, much less. When new people enter a Dharma center, there needs to be a committee or group that can take care of them, to guide them and to answer their questions. Human love, feeling, and social contact is what they are looking for. If we spend time with them, our sincerity, time, and love in explaining things to them will override how much we do not know. We should feel that, we should believe that how the Dharma committee is represents of the Dharma teachings. That reflects back to the Buddha. This means if we are kind and we take the time and love to share, show and explain, it helps us to learn and it helps them to understand the principle of Dharma, which is compassion and care. When people come to the Dharma center, they will not feel the power of Tsongkhapa or the lovely motherly energy of Tara. What they are going to feel is our compassion, love, energy, and effort towards them. And when they feel that, they will know the teachings are good and the center is good. Then people will feel warmth when they come to our center. We should start from the fundamentals and the basic questions that new people have. We could let them know what about our guru, who he is, where he comes from, what he is doing here, how long he has been here, etc. We could inform them about the center, the history, the purpose of our center, past events, the different departments, show them notices and articles on the bulletin boards and websites. We need to explain things to them, and after a while, they will feel our love and sincerity and understand what our center is about. We should introduce them to other Dharma brothers and sisters and get closer. It is fun to meet new people, listen to their questions, and help them solve their problems. It is fun to see why they are here and to see them grow. When they come up to us a few weeks or months later and say thank you, you will be received we will have received the biggest reward that nothing could ever beat. They are like salmon swimming upstream. Some die, but if there is someone there to help them and push them along, they will all survive. Some strong new people survive and get stronger and stronger. They look around the center and go deeper into it. But some do not, and we need to take care of them. Instead of just sitting in meetings and wondering how to raise funds all the time, how about doing something very useful and practical that is all within our power? Every person in the committees, every staff or volunteer can take on a few new members that come in, get their phone numbers, exchange and talk. That would be very beautiful. We must develop good relationships with new people and help them. If we let people come in and just leave them on their own, or if we are not organized, then when the gurus goes out to teach and lots of new people come who we do not contact or stay in touch with, we lose the chance to benefit them. The buddy system. Dharma centers should set up a buddy system to guide new students. There are many members and people in the center's committee, so each person could take care of 2 or 3 people. Or centers could set up a rotation system between the buddies to take turns to look after each new person that comes to the center. Those people who volunteer time to the center should really volunteer. We should not just talk and not actually do anything, not show up and are always busy or unhappy with this or that. That is not a buddy system. If we do that, we bring down the new people. Or if we are new in Dharma and we are always hanging around so-called Dharma students who always bring us down, eventually we will go down too. We need to guide new people, but we also need to be firm with them. We need to let them know politely that we will be with them to help them, but they also need to do their part and not just sit back and expect the center to do everything. If we are firm and at the same time we take good care of new people and volunteers, they will definitely start doing things and getting involved. Getting more volunteers starts with this. Members of Dharma centers need to make themselves accessible. It would be good to have a buddy system where these new people can meet with us once or twice a week for a coffee or get together for a few hours and talk. We all like to socialize. What better way to socialize than with potential Dharma students who we can help so much? In the beginning, they are not going to see attainments, Buddhahood, bodhicitta, or saving the world. What they are going to see is a kind person who takes the time to talk with them, gossip for Dharma. Dharma centers in countries with no mass Buddhist consciousness are filled with lay people, and there are very few Sangha members. In these places, instead of going to a monastery or temple where people know what is going on, we go to a Dharma center where people do not know what is going on. We need a counter culture, and we need to start something new. There will always be a lot of young, fresh, happy people who likes to run around and jump all over the place, drink coffee, have a good time. If we like to do that too, we could help new people that way. We can introduce new people to Dharma by taking them out to the movies or having a space in the center where people can meet and socialize. Instead of just concentrating on having huge chapels, we should also have rooms or a space within our center where we can spend time with new people to watch Dharma videos, relax, laugh, and have fun. That is more important. From that, more people will come into the Dharma. Make the center a warm, happy place. Have Dharma events, karaoke, sessions, or picnics. Gather at one of the students' house for a little Dharma potluck get-togethers and watch videos. Sometimes we could even go out to watch movies, which do not have to be Dharma movies. Think of different programs and activities. Unhappy students. Dharma centers should also set up a committee or a group to deal with unhappy students or people in the center. In every Dharma center or Dharma teachers organization everywhere, there will be students who are disgruntled for right or wrong reasons. We can straighten out those with right reasons because they do want a solution. But there will also be some people who may not actually want a solution. Gauge the person. If this person has been unhappy and complaining about the center for the last 10 years, then never mind. They are happy being unhappy. But if there is a new person who is unhappy about someone or something, or there is a miscommunication and they do not understand something, we should call them and talk to them, ask them what is going on, give them some Dharma or something to read, or send them a nice email. We should help to calm their anger. We do all this because we care. We must realize that there will always be one or two unhappy people wherever we are and whatever we do. There are people who hate the Buddha, past and present. There are people who hate the Dalai Lama. There are even people who shot Mahatma Gandhi. He never raised one weapon against anyone, but he freed hundreds of millions of people from colonialism in his country by starving himself. They shot him. How many assassination attempts have been there on Mother Teresa? There are one or two people who do not like Sam Rinpoche either. Om Mani Padme Hum to them. I have a closet full of kites, and when these people get on my nerves, I give them a kite. When they ask me what they should do with it, I tell them to fly it. There will always be one or two disgruntled people, whatever. Students who take advantage of the center. Some students come to a Dharma center because they want to take advantage of it or of the situation there. I'm so sorry to be saying this, and I'm not happy saying this, but it is the truth. The people they connect with may not be aware of this because when people come to the center, we automatically assume they are looking for something spiritual. People in the center let their guard down more than usual because they automatically assume that because people are praying, chanting, meditating, taking refuge, and having a guru, they must be good. There are some people who take advantage of this. I've seen it happen a few times. There are some people who see that the center is full of people who they could do business with. They join the center thinking they can sell something or get some sort of financial profit by connecting with the people there. I've seen people ask for money and loans from the members of the center, but do not get involved with or help the center at all. That hurts me very badly because I can see that it hurts them. Why does it hurt them? They have a great opportunity at hand, but they use it for using people instead. We have all used people in business relationships and our dealings in social and work situations. Must we also use people in the center? People in the center are more vulnerable. I have seen examples of this in America and here in Asia. There are also people who come to the center but do not join in the prayers or classes, do not volunteer for any of the activities, offer their time, energy, or help, nor support the center financially in any way. These people do not bring any new people to the center, nor help any new people. They perpetually have something else going on in their lives, yet they want to connect with the Dharma students. They want their phone numbers and contacts, and they are constantly talking to the center's members. When we ask them why they do not join in the center's activities and events, they always have eloquent answers. There are people who do not listen to any of the advice that the gurus or senior students have given them. They avoid the seniors and the gurus. They only go to the juniors and the new people who do not know anything, so they can say anything they want and influence them. I have also seen this before. They get close to the new people, and when they are in a bad mood or upset about something or someone in the center, they start saying very negative things to the new people. Then the new people starts having doubts. They show a bad example to new people, and it brings down the energy of the whole center. These people do nothing and contribute nothing to the center, but they do so much damage indirectly. For people who are not committed to their Dharma centers but keep disturbing or contacting center members, and for people who are involved in the center at their own convenience, my question is why? I, I am not saying do not go to the center. We should go to the center, but it is to go there to pray, meditate, learn, get involved, donate, and contribute our time, skill, knowledge, help, money, and whatever we can to benefit others. These people make me very sad because usually, if they do not get what they want or need from the center, they are not the type to leave you in peace and quiet. They usually do damage. Every center in the world has to be very wary of that and realize that there are people like that. But that is where they are right now. We need to forgive them by not hurting them, but we do not need to get involved either. Compassion does not mean being stupid or going along with their ways. That is not being compassionate. It is being taken advantage of. Compassion can mean saying no to them. High profile or well known students and visitors. When elite, wealthy people with status or name come to our center, we should carefully consider how we handle them. Everyone has a different view of people who are wealthy, rich, or of caliber, or who are well-known celebrities, but they have all worked very hard and sacrificed countless hours, blood, sweat, and tears to get to where they are. The deep fundamental respect and admiration we have for them arises because we acknowledge that they have worked hard and established themselves. We must realize that these well-known wealthy people of caliber, name, and position get harassed by people all the time, asking them to do something for them. They have their sufferings and problems just like us. In fact, with respect to people with money, position, name, and fame, they have more problems and sufferings than us. In order to get to where they are, more had to be sacrificed. There is more jealousy and higher expectations of them. Wherever they go, people expect them to dole out connections, money, and help. And if they do not give freely, they are looked down upon. They need the Dharma too. Not everything is going wonderfully in Wonderland all the time. When they come to the center and we victimize them again, expecting them to give us, that is not very good. We should not always focus on that. We should have compassion for them just like we have compassion for everybody else. They are people just like us, and they have feelings. Some of them may be very well known and keep their feelings hidden away very deeply because they have been hurt many times because of who they are. People have used them many times. We cannot use them. We have to be better than the rest. They can help and do things for the center, but we must realize that they also have to deal with people who are not in the Dharma. We must understand how much others are already doing to them on the outside. We need to respect them by not having any expectations that they will sponsor, give, or do things for us. Maybe they are able to, maybe they are not. Maybe they have their hands tied by certain situations we do not know about. But we cannot assume that they are rich, well known, and can do things for us. We must talk to them without motive Anyway, if they are wealthy, well-known, and of a high profile, they will be smarter than us and be able to sense our motives better than ourselves. They have had experiences because people approach them for these things all the time. We should open up to them from our heart and be sincere to them. In time, when they learn the Dharma, they will see how sincere everybody is. Be just like one of the group. Practice and open their hearts. And when they can, they will help. We win people over by respecting them, giving them Dharma knowledge, and being friendly with them. Also, some people who are of a high caliber and status were born into a background of wealth and position. They may have a way of carrying themselves, talking, interacting with people as they are used to be among other wealthy people. Sometimes because of this, they might look distant, aloof, or arrogant, and when we meet them, they may look like they want special treatment, special status, and special care. Sometimes for some of these people, we do need to do that for them. In giving them something they are familiar with, their mind relaxes. They will see that who we are. Lastly, if these people are brought in by existing members or students of the center who they are comfortable with, then we should leave them with those people. We do not have to stick them into the buddy system. We should always respect them and the friends who brought them in. If everyone in the center swoops down on this one person, how will he feel? If we need to contact them, we should do it through their friend or contact within the center. This is not an easy issue to talk about. It is a sensitive thing and it has to be talked about because it is important in Dharma centers. All Dharma centers need high profile people and wealthy patrons. It is on the basis of their kindness that the center can grow and benefit everybody else. All centers need that, but that need must be fulfilled with wisdom, skillful means, compassion, and respect. And that is the end of the chapter. And this is how we should be treating others, how we should take on the role of how we can take on the role of being students, by guiding new students. And also, we should learn, this is how we learn about the people that comes in and how we help them along yeah, if they have any questions, and guide them along what they can do and how they can progress in their spiritual seeking. So with that, thank you for sharing your time with me. This is a particularly long chapter, so thank you for having the patience to go through it. And actually it's quite interesting because how Rinpoche can foresee all this, and he's gone through all the situations, and he it's preparing us, for our Dharma center and how our Dharma center can function well to help others. So thank you, and I'll be ending this with a completion dedication in Tibetan. Jangjub Sencho Rinpoche, Make Panam Geyushi, Ke Panam Pame Payang, Gone Godu Pewashu, Tony Towan Rinpoche, Make Panam Geyushi, Ke Panam Pame Payang, Gone Godu Pewashu, Daso Juni Sapage Wadi, Tatantru Waguna Kapada, Jepa Jesu no Santrapai, Tamping Important to Sa Se Sho. Gewadi, you do the, sorry, I missed out a paragraph. Kewa kuntu yanda lamada drami choki pala no choching sadam nangi yotera sone doji changi ngopanga tuso. Gewa di yududa lama sangyo druyo de drowa chikya malupa de isala gopasho. Choki kya posungkapa chosunam pape wala geki sama si wadang tungki malu sawasho. Dadam sangyo dusunda drawa songi latene gewa losantrapai tampa yuriva gyushi ni modeles endele ni mingun yandele shit. Nisin tatu dele pel, kunchu sungi jingilo, kunchu sungi ngodroso, kunchu sungi tra si sho. Jesu lama kusen rapting ching, nam katrini chochu ke pada, lasam tempe drome sap sungi, droe musa tatu ne gyushi. gang ri ra wei ko wei shin kam den pen dan de ma lu go in chan ren se wan ten sing get so yi sha pe shi li ba du den yu shi home tông bình ngõ trồng mà lục bà đến đến đó là sau du số có đàn đến bà lòng chọn nó cái bà số ship ship đến sau. Thank you for sharing your time with me and hope to see you in my next session.